This is Algebra 2, Unit 4 Quadratics, projectile motion. First, I like to write down my question. You and a friend are playing catch with a football. The football leaves your hand with an initial velocity of 40 feet a second when it is 6 feet above the ground. Then, I like to write down my equation, which is h, which stands for the maximum height, equals negative 16t squared plus vt plus s. S, which is your starting point, equals 6 feet. V, which is your velocity, equals 40 feet a second. And then I like to rewrite my equation with my new with the new information. H equals negative 16t squared plus 40t plus plus 6. And then I like to label my A, B, and C for later in the equation. AOS, which stands for axis of symmetry. The formula is T equals negative B divided by 2A, which equals negative 40, which is your B, divided by 2 times negative 16, which is your A, which equals 1.25. So then I like to add this into my equation. So it will be H equals negative 16 times 1.25 squared plus 40 times 1.25 plus 6. So then you're going to simplify that. H equals negative 16 times 1.5625 plus 40 plus 1.25 plus 6. Then eventually after all that, you're going to get, after you simplify again, you're going to get H equals 31 feet. Then you're going to write your statement to make it easier to understand. It will take 1.25 seconds for the ball to reach a maximum height of 31 feet. Then you're going to ask yourself the next question and start the next part of the equation. When will it hit the ground? Which is basically asking you to solve H equals negative 16t squared plus 40t plus 6 using quadratic function QF. So you're gonna change the formula. So it'll be T. The formula for quadratic function is T equals negative B plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So then you're going to substitute in what you have. So it'll be T equals negative 40 plus or minus the square root of 40 squared minus 4 times negative 16 times 6 all over 2 times negative 16. Then you're going to simplify. T equals negative 40 plus or minus the square root of 1600 plus 384 all over negative 32. Then you're going to simplify again. T equals negative 40 plus or minus the square root of 1984 all over negative 32. Then this is where you split your equation into two different parts. So it'll be T equals negative 40 plus the square root of 1984, which is 44.54 all over negative 32. So after you solve that, you'll get T equals negative 0.14. But you always discard the negative root. So then you're going to start your second part of the equation, which is T equals negative 40 minus 44.54 all over negative 32. Then for that answer, you're going to get T equals 2.64, which is your answer. So then you're going to write again, to make it less confusing, your statement. The ball will reach the other person in 2.64 seconds.